Hey, what's up everybody? DopeAsYola here. Hope you're having a dope-ass day. Welcome back to another video. Today's another episode of Talking with Thomas. You guys asked for it all the fucking time. Story time is fun. It's fucking great. It's my favorite thing to do ever. This is more topical. This is more like money. Having to deal with money or having no money. Push trees papers, life update, parents. How do you tell your parents you smoke weed? Talking with Thomas episodes are more intimate. They're more just me and you talking about a real conversation. But I haven't done them lately. We've just had the podcast going, the warehouse, push tree stuff. I've been so fucking busy. But I wanted to do another episode on something that I think about all the time, something I have to deal with all the time. Today's topic is going to be hatred, haters, having to deal with it. How can you deal with it? And how do I? And as you know, 99% of everything I do is positive. Everyone is so positive in the comments and the DMs. But guys, it hasn't always been that way. When I first started trying, even today, I mean, this morning, I know it may sound surprising, guys, but I get hated on all fucking day, every day from every angle. And I know it doesn't affect me because I don't let it affect me. Those people don't pay my bills. They're definitely not supporting my businesses. So why the fuck should I care? All right, let's light this joint up, guys. This is the true OG. Let's get started. Okay, guys, let's get into this. I want to start off, and it's a topic that I know you're going to be like, what the fuck? You know, when you think of somebody that's always a dick to you, always hating on you, think, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Why are you hating on me? What's the problem? I want to talk about something that's been in my brain for years. I think about it every single time I see some bullshit I don't like. I'm a super positive person. If you're making money, you're doing a thing, do your thing. But there have been, and I'm admitting it right now, there have been times where I look back and go, I'm a fucking hater. And I know a lot of people won't admit that, but I can admit it because I grew from it and I'm not in that mindset anymore. And this is how it happened. As you guys know, I am a music fanatic. Until I was 21, I did not listen to mainstream music. If you're on the radio, I assumed you're dog shit. I don't fuck with it. I don't like mainstream rap. I listen to underground. And like I said, this kind of sounds weird, but this is a real ass fucking statement. If you followed me for a long time, you guys remember I was making skits about music, just making random skits, and I would always talk shit about Drake. I hated Drake with every piece of my fucking body. Why? Why did I hate him so much? Because all I kept hearing was greatest rapper in the world, best rapper on the planet. And all I'm seeing that on Instagram, like people saying he's the best rapper, this, the king of this. Like, what the fuck is going on with people? Do you guys not know who Mac Dre is? Do you know who Fidel the Funky Homo Sapien is? You guys are fucking tripping. So I built up a hatred toward this man that I had never even listened to a whole song. So there I am being hateful towards somebody I've never met, someone that's never done anything personally to me, and someone that's not affecting my business. I let everyone else's opinion formulate what my opinion was. Do you see what I'm saying? Drake wasn't out there saying, I'm the best rapper, this, everyone else is dog shit, underground sucks. Everyone was praising him so much that I started hating him for it. Do you see what I'm saying? You see how easy you could become this person? I'm a super positive person, just smoking weed, having fun, and here I am with this little hatred in my brain every time I see Drake, like, fuck that fool. But what gives me the right to put someone down just because other people love them? Do you see what I mean, guys? That's where I was thinking, like, I am a fucking hater. I have no reason to think this way, yet I do. And let me tell you when I stopped hating on this fool. When I stopped like, you know what? I'm the asshole. I was in Las Vegas, guys. I was in Las Vegas. I don't like nightclubs. I don't like mainstream music, like you said. I like smoking weed and getting fucked up. I went to Vegas for the first time with like 8 guys I knew when I was 21, went to a nightclub, and I was so fucking bored. A 2 Chainz song comes on in the nightclub, and I'm not a fan of 2 Chainz back then either, because I'm like, oh, he's on the radio, dog shit. And I saw the entire building erupt. Everybody went from dead silent to just dancing, having fun, talking. Even though the song was dog shit to me, everyone else was having fun. And that's the moment I realized mainstream music is for the masses. And what's the harm in that? You see what I'm saying? Why am I the only salty motherfucker in the nightclub talking shit about the music and everyone else is enjoying themselves? At that nightclub, I realized this is my fault. They're making their money and making music and being happy. What the fuck am I hating on that for? And then I actually listened to some of their songs. They're not even that bad. I actually liked some of their music. And the reason I bring that up, guys, is because when I started doing Instagram, people started calling me the king of weed, the fucking king of pot, shit like just random shit. I never called myself that, ever. Never once said any of that. And I would see people talking shit about me on other pages like, yeah, that fool thinks he's the fucking king of weed. That fool fucking thinks he's the best fucking weed person in the world. I never said that once. But those people are starting to hate on me for the love that everyone else gives me. Just like I was doing with the music. That's the same situation I was in. Do you see how you can get stuck in the cycle of not being a positive person? And for everyone out there that does social media, not even be the weed. Maybe you're a model, maybe you're a blogger, a vlogger, all this. This is my advice to you, because I know you guys, I know it. It's fucking aggravating. It could fuck your whole mood up. One person saying some hateful shit to you can fuck your mood up. I understand that. It used to happen to me. I used to let it get to me. So I want to tell you how this past 9 years of social media has really just made me evolve into the thought of, you don't like me? It's okay. Not everyone's gonna like me. So guys, this is exactly what I did. I used to get death threats. I've got death threats last month. I got fucking hated on yesterday. I got deleted on Instagram this morning. At 290K, I got deleted for the 22nd time. I would have had over 1.2 million followers already on Instagram. They delete me. I don't post weed. I don't tag companies. I don't do anything that violates, and they still deleted me. And now I realize, guys, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just getting hated on. I know I should get mad. Over 1 million followers, you're not mad? I can't do anything about it. Their feelings toward me, I can't change that. I'm as nice as I possibly can. I do everything I need to do. So what more can I do to make people that don't like me like me? Why should I care? Which brings me to my next point. In the DMs, people being hateful, being mean. You gotta remember, have you ever seen a movie where the bully is just bullying a kid, and at the end, they become friends because you find out the bully's getting his ass whooped at home by his dad, or there's always something there. There's a reason it's in movies, guys, because it's real life. The person that's picking on you online is just sad. They're at home sad because you got a new car and they're taking the bus. People always want to look at what they could have and think that they deserve it. There's nothing you can say or do to that person that's going to make them agree with you. So why waste your time? That's how I deal with every hateful person online, is why waste my time? And I know some of you are at home, I just can't do that. It like irritates me, throws my day off, I'm sad. Eventually you're gonna have to get over it, because you can't let people dictate your life that don't even want the best for you. So guys, this brings me into my second section of this video. This section's about school, guys. I want to tell you something that happened to me when I was a kid that really opened my brain up to the world of, yo, you can be nice and people are still going to be mean to you. You just got to keep fucking going. When I was in the 2nd grade, I was still fat. I was a fat kid from 2nd grade up. So let me give you a little backstory. I'm at Sheehy Elementary. A lot of the dudes in my class that day at recess said they're gonna play basketball. And then I won't say names because fuck these guys. So we're standing there, we're just getting picked for teams. And I remember I'm one of the last kids, even though everyone knows I'm really good at basketball. Everyone knows I'm good. These 2 kids were looking at me and just started just bullying. You're fucking fat, bro. We don't want you on the team. And the other guy picking the team was fat as shit, calling me fat and calling me stupid, even though we're both in accelerated classes. So imagine that. I'm 2nd grade looking at these guys like, are you serious? Or are you fucking with me? I've never had people gang up. And the kids that got picked, I knew them, didn't back me up at all. So I'm standing there like, I know you felt this. I know you felt this where you're in a room full of people and they're all being mean to you. And I know you can relate to this right now because there's people at home. You might be in a room right now watching this because everyone's being mean to you. So how did I deal with that shit, guys? I dealt with it bad. I did not deal with it well. I instantly started talking shit to these guys. They were, by the way, I was a small ass kid. They were fucking giants. To me at that age, they were at least a foot taller than me in the 2nd fucking grade. My first thought was, let's fight these kids. But back then I was super fucking nice. I didn't want to hit them, but everything in my mind was telling me, just fucking hit him as hard as you can. And I punched one of these kids in the chest. It did nothing to him. He laughed at me and did nothing about it. He didn't even beat my ass. And I remember looking at him like, you're bigger than me, you're stronger than me, and you're making fun of me. What the fuck am I gonna do? So the next day, me and my actual friends from that school are playing basketball. And those 2 dudes are picking teams to do like a whole big team on the full court. So the guys I'm playing with like, oh, hell yeah, let's play. I'm like, fuck, all right, here we go. These guys are gonna be dicks. And right again, you can't play. You can't play with us. First thing they say, you can't play with us, man. You're fucking fat. First thing these children say to me. I can make fun of you all day, but what is that gonna really do? Because as a kid, I had a smart ass mouth. When you were mean to me, I shit on you. But these kids were giant. There was multiple of them. I'm thinking, what the fuck do I do? So my solution was, guys, I was just gonna annoy them. Every time we weren't in class, I would walk, what's up, guys? What are you doing? Did you watch that shit last night? Like we were best friends. I was just trying to get in their brain of like, this kid's fucking weird. I'm like, yeah, leave me alone. So for 2 recesses straight, guys, all I did was bug the shit out of these guys. And I know it sounds stupid, but it worked. I wasn't gonna tell my mom. What's she gonna do? What the fuck is my mom gonna do? Gonna beat some kids' asses? I'm not gonna go tell the teachers so everybody like, oh, this fool's just snitching on everybody. I'm in the fucking ghetto. I can't just go tell the teachers. I was only in the 2nd grade, guys. I'm not saying you should go beat people up, but if I was older, I would have fought those fools immediately. Older and not so scared as a little boy. Remember this. I want you to remember this right now. If you're in high school right now, I mean, this is for all my high school people. If you're in fucking high school or college and someone's fucking with you, always remember, they're not gonna be there forever. You're gonna be 35 one day at a bar with your wife or your husband, and you're going to take a drink. That person's going to walk by and go, how do I know you? And then they come and take your order, and then you realize it's the person that used to be a dick to you. So right now, this is for me to you. As a kid that used to get fucked with all the time, it's not going to be forever. Don't let it mess up your day, because once it gets into your mood, guys, then you start becoming depressed about it. Then you start believing what they say is real, even though you don't believe it's real. It's just pressured into your head so long that you go, well, maybe they're right. Don't let that shit happen to you, because they're not fucking right. Always remember that. You know who you are. Don't let anybody that's mean to you tell you different. Today we're on some Dr. Phil shit, guys. I just want to give you advice on what I've gone through from experience for every situation in life. So the next part of life that you might be dealing with this at is work. And right now, one of you might be on your break at work thinking about the asshole that just pissed you off inside. Believe me, I've been there. I fucking promise you I've been there. So I have dealt with this before, guys. I want to tell you a little about it and how I dealt with it and how I think you can deal with it. So when I was working at Me and Ed's, guys, I just started there as a delivery driver where I sold weed. Remember how I sold weed as a pizza guy? When I first started, there's a guy there named John. He had been there for like fucking 10 years. And there's a guy named Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee's about 60-year-old man. John's about, I don't know, 30. For those of you that work at a pizza spot or a delivery service or anything like that, you know you take turns taking deliveries because we all have to make money. You can't just take them all, right? So when I first started working there, guys, I didn't know the rules. Mr. Lee was teaching me all of these things that we're supposed to do. In all reality, I found out weeks later he was just fucking with me so he could take all of my tips. These guys were teaching me the wrong routes. Oh, you can only take one delivery at a time. But I didn't know he had 3 deliveries in the car waiting, and he was just showing me he was taking 1 bag. So that was the first 2 weeks I realized, like, oh, you guys are fucking haters. Oh, I hate you guys. So back before, when I was in 2nd grade getting fucking hated on, I let it happen basically because I was a little kid. I was kind of afraid. Here I am, 18, going to college, my job, selling weed, all that shit. I was not going to let it happen to me. So what did I do? Instead of running to the fucking boss and telling no, all I did was I did my job as well as I fucking could. The best job I could do possible so I can take all their hours. After about a month working there, guys, I started taking 1 day a week from both of them. Because the manager's like, you're working great. You're faster than these guys. I'm giving you 2 more days a week. The next couple weeks, guys, opened my eyes to adults are pieces of shit too. It's not just kids that bully and hate on people. Adults do it too. So after I got his hours, I realized this motherfucker's trying to sabotage everything I do. So him and Mr. Lee were in cahoots, man. They were like, yo, this young kid, fuck this young kid. So what they were doing is they were taking their pizzas out and pushing the pizza from my order to the back so it would burn. So I would have to wait. I would get less deliveries. They'd get back and get another delivery by the time mine was even done. I'm not going to reciprocate. Let me just work as hard as I possibly can, smile through it, and I ended up taking their fucking jobs. And I know a lot of you are going through this right now. The bartenders, the waiters, you guys are busboys right now. Someone's fucking with your shit. Guys, just let it happen. Let it happen and work as hard as you possibly can, because the only thing a management position cares about, are you doing your job good? Some of you are right now at the back of the dumpster with your fucking white aprons on because you're at a restaurant going, this is happening to me right now. And I know some of you are going to comment and go, bro, you just described exactly what's happening. So for my final piece of advice for work, go through it, smile, get better, and take their fucking job. Okay, for this next part, guys, this one hits home to me the most because I played sports my whole fucking life. So, guys, I played football, right? You guys know that? 3rd year of football. I think I'm in the 7th grade. I play City League. I'm at McNamara Park. It's kind of in the ghetto side of Merced where I grew up. I know this kid. I cannot remember his name. He's like a light-skinned black kid. He had a little shitty jerry curl, but he's a year older than me. Remember, I was fucking fat as shit my whole life, so I was always up. I never played Pee Wee football. I played JV when I was in fucking 5th grade. So I'm in the 7th grade, guys. We're at football practice. Starting nose tackle, starting center. The kid with the jerry curl, let's just call him Asshole. So Asshole goes to my school. He's a year older than me, like I said. He's what you would call affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a gangbanger. He's not out there with the fucking flags. He doesn't have the numbers all over his notebook like every other fucking gangbanger in town. He was more oh, he hangs out with the black gangbanger dudes and the Mexican gangbangers, so you know, like, oh, if you fucking fight him, you might have to fight everyone. You know those people. It's right before practice. Practice is just about to start. You know, everybody has their fucking helmets on their side. They're ready to go. We're all just standing there with the line. We got our practice jerseys on, and the kid, asshole, is right there. He's eating sunflower seeds. I'm standing there looking at the lineman guy. We're talking. I turn, and as soon as I turn, asshole kid just spits sunflower seeds in my fucking face, guys. I know you're like, what the fuck? That's what happened to me. Like a flame inside me just fucking turned on. I just went, oh, you spit in my face? Like I wanted to fucking just crumble for like it happened. Like, you motherfucker, you nasty bitch. He just starts busting up laughing, and I look at him, I do this, and everybody's looking at me like, what? And I'm looking at him, and he's laughing his ass off. Like, he thought it was really funny. Like, he thought it was funny. He wasn't being like, let's fight. He just thought it was fucking hilarious. I look at him, I go, bro, what the fuck is wrong? He's like, man, don't get mad. Come on, I was just fucking with you. I go, please don't ever fucking do that again. Step away from me. I didn't want to beat the shit out of the kid because he's on my team. He thought it was funny. He wasn't being malicious. Even though that's a malicious thing to do in his group of friends, that might be funny. It's not funny to me. And spitting on me is not fucking funny. And I just went, didn't happen. I was so appalled. I went, didn't happen. 30 seconds later, guys, we're talking in a circle, and I'm sitting there like, don't lose it. Don't lose it. He's smaller than you, fool. Don't lose it. I turn, and you will this motherfucker did it again. I turned, and he did it again on the side of my fucking face, and I fucking exploded. I don't remember everything because I remember it was all blurry, and I was just like, I was losing my mind, guys. I didn't know what to do. I grabbed my helmet, I put my helmet on, and I grabbed him by the fucking jersey and go, hitting drills, let's go. I was like, come on, you're my partner today. Come on. And he wouldn't do, he was pulling back. He's like, you're a bitch, fight me. That's what he started saying, fight me. At this point, it's a scene. I'm fucking screaming like, put your fucking helmet on. My football coach that year for City League was a giant Samoan man. I mean, he was like 6'6", a fucking beat. He might have been Mexican. Maybe he wasn't Samoan, but he looked like a Samoan. And I could see my coach start walking over. He starts walking over. I'm like, fuck, am I in trouble over this bullshit? Because it's my coach. You know, as a kid, when you're a starter, you don't fuck with the coach. That's who says you play or not. You don't fuck around. He walks over, and I'm still screaming because I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. He grabs us both by the back of our fucking, like our horse collar. He horse collars us in our pad. Asshole starts saying, he won't fucking fight me. He's trying to fight me. Fuck this fool. And I look at the coach and go, coach, he spit in my fucking face. And he goes, what did you say? What? I go, he spit a mouthful of sunflower seeds in my face 2 times. My coach is holding us. He looks at asshole and goes, you fucking spit in his face. He looks at me, he looks at him and goes, you guys aren't practicing today. Hitting drills, put your fucking helmets on. Puts his fucking helmet. Remember, he's a 3rd string cornerback, wide receiver. Guys, I don't think I've ever felt more like happy and relieved in my life. The first time he even put us about 10 yards from each other, and I remember like, oh my God, someone's on my side. Thanks, once in my life, someone's on my side. And we did it again, and I hit him so violently hard, he got a stinger. If you don't know what a stinger is when your neck gets pinched from getting hit hard. His neck got pinched. It hurts really bad. It goes into your head like a brain freeze. So he's sitting there like, wait about 5 minutes, like, oh, I'm okay. And he goes, good, get up. Another hitting drill. And then we kept doing it. We probably got through about 25 up and pops. Best believe I never got popped. I cracked this man so violently fucking hard because I was so mad. And this is the only thing in my life that I can do right is like, I will kill you in football. I will smack the shit out of you. So about hit 25 comes, guys, and he starts bawling. He starts bawling, crying, guys, in front of it. I mean, everybody's right there doing practice. We're the only 2 people. Gangster kid starts crying in front of everybody. Everybody like is looking over like, he's crying. He says, my head, and he starts bawling. The coach said, all right, you can go home. And he just walked off the field. The kid never looked at me again. At school, he pretended like I was a ghost. He didn't say shit. I looked at him every time in the hallway, didn't do anything. Didn't look at me. None of his friends fucking hit me up. Nothing. Fool probably never played a fucking down in his life after that. I don't know where he went because I was in 7th, he was in 8th. He left to high school, never saw that piece of shit again. And that was it, guys. That's how I dealt with that. I didn't freak the fuck out. I didn't start punching him in the face. I didn't try to fight him. I just said, put your helmet on. My advice to you, if someone's fucking with you at at practice, I know it sounds weird, just talk to the coach, buddy. This guy's fucking with me. I'm trying to play football. I'm trying to play back. I'm trying to do my best, and this guy's on my team sabotaging me. That's what they're doing, guys. If you're hating on somebody on your own team, you are sabotaging your own fucking team. You never know what someone's going through at home. They might be punching you in the chest because, I don't know, their family member just died and they don't know how to fucking deal with it. Especially if you're a younger kid, people don't understand how to express themselves at that point. Don't hold it against them. The bully in your high school might be a fucking pacifist now. And that's out. So basically, guys, in this episode of Talking with Thomas, this is the hate episode. Whatever you want to call it. Bullying, people picking on you, people messing with you, sabotage you at work, sabotage you at school. I don't care who you are or how cool you are, what status. You got fucked with at some point in your life, no matter where it was at. And not all of us can deal with it. So maybe this is a good outlet for you to listen to somebody you already watch and say, how did you deal with it? And it might be the same situation you're in right now. It probably is. So no matter where you're at, no matter how old you are, you might be going through this. And I hope this could help. I hope this could at least make you think, well, if you can get through it, man, I can fucking get through it. People get anxiety and fucking depression. Oh, that's what this turns into. If I would have not thought this way, I'd probably be a sad motherfucker, man. If this is something that bothers you, there's someone or some people, some group, maybe your people make fun of you on your TikTok page or YouTube, who fucking cares, man? Don't let one comment fuck up 99 positive ones. There's a block button. You guys know that, right? You can just block these people. But you can't block people at school, work, sports. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I've been through it all. And I want you guys to know it's going to be all right. So the moral of the fucking episode, guys, if you're getting hated on, you're getting bullied, don't worry. It gets better. It'll pass and you'll be happy. Real quick before I get out of here, February 8th? Yes, sir. February 8th, guys, the Dope As Usual podcast. The first episode, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever platforms, all the platforms you can watch a podcast. And yes, we filmed it, so it will be on YouTube. Check it out, link in the description. Dope As Usual podcast on YouTube, the Dope As Usual podcast on Instagram. First episode, February 8th. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Talking with Thomas. Until next time, guys, I'm DopeAsYola. Have a dope-ass day.